Okay, so off the top of my head, 10 products that I think that you really want to get or whatever, that, you know, they don't necessarily sell them on Amazon or whatever, and, you know, they might work or they might not work for you, because remember, every time that we're talking about something personal, it might work for me, but it might not work for you. And because your situation might be entirely different from me or whatever, and then also your family situation might be different, and the weather might be different, and everything, for all I know, might be entirely different. So anyway, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that you want to help me out by sending an Amazon gift card. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that one. So top 10 things that I like a lot or that I wish I had. So this one is tricky because, quite frankly, is kind of tricky. So the first thing that I really, really, really want to get, and I don't know if they sell it in Amazon, because quite frankly I haven't checked. But the last time I checked, I couldn't find it. And I do think that if I had the money, that will be one of the things that I would probably want to get. Is a fireball. And you're like, what? Well, I have had my house on fire once. And then I had it, a lot of time that it was about to catch fire, but it wasn't any type of hard times or whatever it was, because we have residents and they were using electrical kitchens and stuff, and they were kitchen fires and they were all under control or whatever, because, thank God my mom was here. But if I was here, oh hell no. I probably will still be, living in burns or something. Because I do not deal very well with fire. In fact, I kind of freeze because I was burnt when I was little, and I'm scared of fire. And then on top of that, my house caught fire, and then I got even more scared. So hell no, I'm afraid of fires. So anyway, what would I get? I have seen these videos of a lot of people, and I do mean people, meaning kids that were 6, the age of my daughter. They were elderly, okay, that could barely move. And then there were, adults. And there was even, a young woman with the sticks that you use for walking. Yeah, she couldn't even walk, but they were using this thing. It's a baseball ball. Okay, try to think of a baseball ball. But instead of a baseball thing, it's a fire thing. Meaning, you throw that thing into the fire. So let's say that you have a fire, and you throw that thing onto the fire. That thing will melt into the air because of the heat, and then it will blow, and it has a lot of dust. I have no idea what the hell it has inside. It has dust, and basically fires that are like 2 or 3 meters high, they are gone. No problem. No problem, no water, no mess. You don't even have to get close. I mean, hell, they use a kid, and the guy said, throw it into the car, because they had a freaking car on fire. And the kid threw that thing to the car, and the car just a second later, no problem. And it is just dust. So, difference. Well, mine I had to put off with water. And, oh hell, water will, crap, you have to clean everything. And then you have to deal with the black, things about everything. And then you have to deal with the smell of the fire. And then you have to oh crap. With that thing, it's just awesome. And the best part is that you can be 4 meters away from that thing, and all you have to do is throw it, like if it was a baseball ball. All you have to do is throw it. And you don't even have to, nail it. As soon as that thing hits the flames, it just blows. Like boom. And it's not, it's safe for pets and it's everything. So crap, I have been trying to look for that thing and I do not know how much it is. But as soon as I know how much it is or whatever, I'm going to tell my whole family. And I think that we are all going to get, I don't know. For me, for example, I would probably get like 5, because I want to get one in my wallet at all times. And then, I want to get one in my mom's wallet at all times because it is a baseball ball. And, you can grab it and put it in a box or something, and then you can carry it everywhere, and there is a fire, you can go through, no problem. You don't have to hide, you don't have to look for water, you don't have to, oh crap, that thing is just one of those things that you really, really, really want to get. But I do not know the name. So I'm waiting for that thing. So other thing that I would like to get is a RV, just because I have always wanted to get an RV. But before I even want to get the RV, I will probably have to learn how the hell to drive that thing. Because it is not the same driving a thing that looks like a bus, and a thing that is a car. So I would probably have to, figure out how the hell to drive it. But I really, really, really want to get an RV. Just because an RV, if I have a blackout or whatever, I can get there and I can be there, and just, use it for whatever. Camping, bug out, whatever. It's going to be a short list because, quite frankly, I do not know, a lot of things. I mean, I have like a priority list of things that I would probably actually need, like food, garden supplies, and blackout supplies and stuff like that. But things that I use daily or I really want to use daily, or I really want, are the ones that I'm talking to you about right now. So the other thing that I really want to get is good shoes. Like I have shoes, but I'm extremely weird about it. Like, it's the same with purses and bags for me. I haven't found the perfect shoes for me. So it's insane. Because I like boots, but they have to be specific kind of boots. And, I have a very small feet. I am a 5.5, so, I would like to buy, 2 or 3 pairs, and they have to be, waterproof, and they have to be into my specifications. So, hell. And I know hundreds of people that they will, they have these on their wish list, especially men with huge feet. Because if you're a man and you're not, your average feet size or whatever, you're probably not going to get any shoes anytime soon. Because if you, let's say that everybody's selling size 38 and 36, because those are the ones that most men have, and you are a size 48, that nobody, sells. Oh hell, you're probably not going to get any shoes. So, yeah, shoes. I really, really, really want to get a very, very good bag, like a camping kind of bag, but different. It has to be sort of like a survival bag, but it has to be with my specifications. And again, that one is proving very, very, very tricky because I am too picky. I will buy something that will work, but I'm probably not going to love it. So I want to love it, and I want to actually, find it useful, which is very difficult. The other thing that I probably will want to get, are obviously accessories for the RV, and obviously organizer things. And I also would like to buy a little bit of more tools that I probably will use frequently, but they are not tools for maintenance. They are tools for daily life, which is different. tools for the maintenance might be like a hammer, because you're repairing something like nails and stuff. But tools for daily life, they are different. You either have to make do with whatever you have at hand, and sometimes you only have to use your hand because you don't have the right tools. So I would rather have tools that I am using, daily. And oh hell, I will really like buying a lot of books, because I like reading a lot, and it's very difficult to get the books that I want. And also I would like to buy a couple of board games that I really like, and then they got stolen from me. So yes, don't ask. So I want to buy them again. And other than that, I think that you do not need a lot of things to survive bad things. You just want to have a good support team. This is very important. You cannot do everything by yourself. You just can't, unless you want to, and unless, of course, you're willing to go through being alone, which a lot of people are. But if you're alone all the time, that also helps your spirituality and knowing yourself. But at the same time, it doesn't help your sanity. You need to have human contact with other people, because that will help you with your hormones and with a lot of things that you're supposed to have balance. So that. And I do want to buy certain things that that are not necessarily for me, but they might be for my daughter or my mother or my aunt, or some people that I care about. So when you're making your list and you're buying things for yourself, you also have to think about what you want to buy for other people. Because sometimes you buy things for other people and the universe will repay you in other ways, and at the same time you feel good, and at the same time it reinforces the relationship you have with them, and that relationship is worth a lot more than the money and the things that you are spending on. So that is one of those things. I will try to get like I said, more books and stuff like that. And also I will probably just be happy with the things that I already have. And I will probably buy a lot of flood preparation and window preparation, because oh hell, that is something that I don't have. I don't have fire preparation, I don't have flood preparation, and I don't have window preparations. So oh hell, those things are expensive. And I do not have a filtration system for the whole house. Oh crap, that thing is too expensive. That thing is probably going to cost me more than an RV. I used to have that when I was like 20. But then the water was so bad or whatever, or you have to replace that thing every like 20 years or something. And then, of course, mine broke, so I don't have it anymore. And buying a filtration system for the house is just like way out of like sight, because it is too expensive and you can't get it. Even if you had the money, you can't get it. So that one. So I would probably get, if I had the money, I would probably go and find the 4 of them and then buy, the RV and things. But I would like to prepare for those things, as a primary thing. And then, I would probably buy a lot of rechargeable bulbs for the entire house, at least, 2 or 3 per unit of, my need in my house. Because with the rechargeable bulbs, at least, I have electricity and light when I need it, which is very, 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 very important. I don't have those either. So I will try to reinforce things that are for the prepare part and the handling of emergencies part, because I don't have a lot of those things. And that is it, that is my list. I hope that this was helpful somehow to you. So thanks.